What was the what did you actually see down here?
It was like debris everywhere. And it all looked like a desert, but the sun was dark red.
Dark red.
Yeah, really, really dark red. Like
So it
black.
wasn't like a blue, like a sunny day like today?
No, it was like a almost black kind of red.
Well, did you see people down here though?
Yeah.
What were they doing?
They were trying to protect themselves from the tornado and the giant locust with stingers.
Giant locusts with stingers?
Yeah. Remember they stabbed them and ate them?
Oh, that is what you said earlier.
Did you see anybody you recognize down here?
Not really. It was zillions upon zillions upon zillions.
Okay.
Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ, and welcome back. I truly hope that you are all doing well and are ready for another powerful week of dreams and visions that have been emailed into the channel. If you are new here, welcome. Cloud9 Blessings is all about encouragement. It's about sharing dreams and visions, but most importantly, the gospel that can be found in 1 Corinthians 15, 1-4. Channel family, I am really excited about this video today because our sister in Christ, Chrissy, reached out to me and had a powerful experience that her 9-year-old son has had. Now, I have not seen it yet, but you know, Acts 2:17 is being fulfilled right before our very eyes, and then not only applies to adults, but to children as well. And so many are sharing incredible dreams about heaven, about the rapture, and even through their near-death experiences. So now, let's go ahead and take a look and see what her son has experienced.
In the clouds.
Okay.
And there was a diamond door.
Okay.
Once I opened it up, I grew wings and I grew a crown. And then...
What did the crown look like?
It was like gold with jewelries on it.
Okay.
And I could like change it into like different colors, like diamond.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then I grew wings.
Were they big wings or small or?
Big wings.
Okay.
What color were they?
Glowing white.
Okay. What were you wearing also? Were you wearing like your clothes or what were you wearing?
Royal clothes. And you had like a cape.
Really?
With red velvet in the middle, side gold, and the coating right here was black and white. You know the leopard thing? Where it has black dots and the rest is like white. That fur.
Wow. That's
And
cool.
then I saw like every throne with like a special spot for us. And
A special spot is in what?
like it had our names on it.
Like
On a chair or a table or?
A chair. The throne.
Okay.
Like a throne. All of us had thrones.
We all had thrones?
Yeah.
Wow.
What did they look like?
They were gold and red velvet cushions.
Okay.
And for the gate, it's like a red velvet, you know, from movie stars. There's like this red velvet.
Like
thing.
that chain thing?
Like the rope? Okay.
And we all have like a red velvet carpet that we walk on.
Wow, okay.
Like royalty.
Yeah, and then there was a big table, and we had like golden cups with also jewelry.
Wow.
Wait, the cups had jewelry on it?
Yeah, like diamonds. rubies.
On the
sapphires.
cups?
Did you say sapphire?
Uh-huh.
That's
That's
in the
pretty
Bible?
cool.
And even emeralds.
Wow.
So what was on the table?
It had like a big feast on it, ready for us.
Okay.
Like, what kind of food, though? Because it's heaven, so, like,
Yeah.
Any kind of food.
what do you mean?
Like, there was pizza, chicken, think of anything.
Think of anything and it's there?
Yeah.
No, really?
So like hibachi or okay.
So, but how much, like, would God have to, like,
No. Once you think it, it would just pop up.
oh,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Instantly. Just,
but won't they run out of food if there's so many of us up there?
no. Remember? It just like regenerates.
Oh, that's right, you said that.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
let me ask you this: what did it look like all around? Like,
It was like,
were we in a room? Was it like sitting on a cloud? What did it look like?
it was sitting on a cloud. It was the sky, which looked like the galaxy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It was just beautiful.
Did you ever see, God?
Mm-hmm.
What did God look like?
He had so hard to explain. He has like many different forms.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does Jesus look like?
He's like a human, but really glorified, and you could see the holes through his like wrist and
You could
feet, where he was crucified.
really.
But if he's in heaven, how come he still has the holes?
To show everybody where he was crucified.
Okay. So he just carries that with him?
Mm-hmm.
So did he speak to you or say anything to you, or did you just see him?
Just see him.
Well, how did you communicate with him?
You could communicate to, like psychically, like with your mind.
That's cool.
I've heard.
That's really cool.
And then I wondered what Earth and Hell would be like. It's just terrible.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of destruction.
like what?
There's this thing called the EL tornado.
The EL.
What does
tornado.
EL mean?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's like the most destructive tornado ever.
Really?
The baddest one. It's like a horrible beast inside.
Oh,
Of
it
a
has a
tornado?
beast inside of it.
Like the tornado itself is humongous. And it destroyed forced a whole team of storm chasers. Like killed them. And that like was going everywhere, like New York City, everywhere.
New York City.
Yeah.
Well, what did it look like down here? You said it's destruction, and there's a tornado that is like an EL tornado is the name of it. It's like the biggest tornado. But like, what was the like? What did you actually see down here?
It was like debris everywhere, and it all looked like a desert, but the sun was dark red.
Dark red.
Yeah, really, really dark red. Like
So it
almost
wasn't.
black.
So it wasn't like a blue, like a sunny day like today.
No, it was like a almost black kind of red.
Well, did you see people down here though?
Yeah.
What were they doing?
They were trying to protect themselves from the tornado and the giant locust with stingers.
Giant locusts with stingers?
Yeah. Remember they stabbed them and ate them?
Oh, that is what you said earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see anybody you recognize down here?
Not really. It was zillions upon zillions upon zillions.
Okay, so you just saw
But
okay.
up in heaven there was millions upon millions upon millions.
So there was a lot of people that made it to heaven.
Yeah, but also a lot of people that didn't go to heaven. Sad.
Well, let me ask you, who all did you see anybody in heaven that I know you said you saw Chrissy, myself,
And the whole family.
you saw a whole thing.
Even Mom.
Okay, tell me all who you saw.
I saw Nano, Mom.
You saw Nano.
You saw Nano.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And she was all better.
Okay.
She was younger.
Was she?
Yeah, she was really young.
Like about my age?
She was in her 20s.
Really? Oh.
Man, okay.
Okay.
And
Oh my gosh.
and she didn't like see everything petrified or stuff. Remember you told?
Oh yeah. Okay. That was on the trip. All right, go. Yeah, keep.
So was there anybody else? Did you ever see Dylan and Caitlin there?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
Yeah, both of them.
This is exciting.
This is
I was just
exciting. So what else did you see as far as destruction goes, like down here?
Oh, the devil.
You saw the devil.
Yeah.
So what did the
What?
devil look like?
He had the normal form was giant, like Titan giant.
Like his
Really?
normal form? What do you mean?
Like all of his forms are like Titan. Taller than a skyscraper.
Oh.
That's really big.
Yeah.
And what were his other forms?
Like the dragon.
So did you see him transform into a dragon?
Mm-hmm. With the pitchfork. With a pitchfork. And like long horns. Definitely long horns.
Okay.
So he's not like the cartoon devils that you see?
Mm-mm.
No.
And he has like bull forms with ginormous like tentacle type things instead of hooves.
Hooves instead of hooves?
Yeah, like tentacles, squid tentacles,
Oh.
So he
and
could
he
just.
has like horns.
Like how big do you think the horns are?
Almost the size of his body.
Oh man, so they're like double they were like really long.
Longer.
What did his face look like?
Scary. Like you couldn't like the people couldn't even see him because there was too much debris. But I saw him.
But you could see him?
And it's like a minotaur kind of thing.
So wait.
It's like
So
a bull.
so people couldn't see him, but you could see him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was in his dragon form then. But his face was kind of like a giant dragon head with like bull parts and like bull face parts.
Like a bull face part. Interesting.
Now was this on Earth or was it?
Earth.
Okay, all right.
And everyone had to bow down to him.
Oh.
And
Why?
he didn't even. I don't really know that part.
Okay. Well, so were the people still working and like doing?
They were horrified. Like, and the locusts were like destroying everything. The devil was.
So
like,
people were just scared everywhere.
Yeah. They like are the same being, so they're combined, and they can like separate.
So when you said Jesus and God,
Are the same being.
they're the same being, but they can separate?
Yeah, like they can combine together and then separate.
So did you see two at one time?
Yeah, like God and Jesus. but they can come together, like merge together, and then like separate.
Okay, so what does God alone look like? Did you see that?
No, his face was like just white, glowing face.
So it was almost so bright you couldn't see it, kind of thing, or was it just
So bright I couldn't even see it.
Okay, but you could see Jesus and you could look at him.
Yeah.
okay?
Was Jesus the one who brought you to heaven? Or did you just appear?
I just appeared, like in my dream.
Okay.
Yeah, I just appeared, like I woke up in heaven. We were all at the same thing together, like we all woke up together.
Well, what was everybody doing? Were we all sitting like at the table eating?
When we first woke up, there was the diamond door, and then we got our wings and crowns, all that, and then
So we ended up getting like rewards. Sounds like a reward ceremony or something like that.
yeah, and
Were
then
people flying around with their wings?
definitely.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So wait, what was I doing in heaven?
Oh, you were going crazy with your wings. You were like flying all over the place.
What was that doing?
Yeah, what was I doing?
You were like teleporting and flying.
So I was doing both.
What was
Yeah.
Nano doing?
Yeah.
Oh, she was running with like super speed.
Nano was running with super speed.
Well,
I'm not kidding.
Well, did anybody in heaven say anything to you? Like did
They
Nano
said-
or me or Chrissy?
They said like, "Glory to God, welcome yourselves."
That's awesome. What was Dylan and Caitlin doing? What did they look like?
Oh, they're in their teenage forms,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like flying around everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, both of them
Let me
together.
ask you this:
Yeah.
did I have hair or was I bald?
Oh, that's a good question.
I had hair. Okay. And was I? Did I have a belly? Okay.
You had like
Yeah. I don't need to lose weight. Yeah.
and you could eat the most unhealthy cake without even being
That's awesome. Praise God. That's awesome.
So that's the dream I had.
That's really cool, baby.
That is so cool. I
I
look.
wish he had told us this sooner.
If
We
you
love
had this dream weeks ago, please don't wait
yeah,
to
dude.
tell us, because whenever I have a crazy cool dream, like I want to share it with you guys. I want to tell you guys.
I've been trying to, but you guys been talking a lot.
Oh, well, next time just say, guys, we need to sit down. I got some important information for you.
Okay.
Especially when it has to do with heaven. We'd like to know, okay?
One other thing. Did you see any other parts of heaven? I know you said you saw
yeah.
the
Oh, there
table.
was like,
Did you get a tour of heaven or?
oh yeah, there was even a room
Sit
where
back down, boy. We're not done yet. We're done by a long shot.
there was even a room with snow falling. And
Really?
like real full-fledged snow.
So you could just like play in the snow and stuff like.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And it would never even melt.
That's pretty cool.
Now, were we all able to see what was like happening on Earth?
Yeah, there was like this, the center room. It had like the visions of Earth,
Oh,
like a mirror of the whole world, and you could see like nuclear bombs and everything.
Okay.
man. So was that just for like recent stuff? Like, is that just for like the end time stuff? Or was that like we could rewind and see us growing up or anything like that?
Rewind.
You could rewind? Oh, okay.
Like see your childhoods and everything.
Really?
So when you saw Jesus's holes, was it like in his hand or was it like his wrist?
Wrist.
Okay.
And his feet holes were right here.
They were right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's the dream I had.
That's awesome.
Oh wait, did we have mansions up there?
Mansions upon mansions upon mansions. The biggest mansions you can ever think of. Bigger than you can even think of. A mansion.
So mansions upon mansions upon mansions.
Yeah, the biggest mansions that you can even think of.
Really?
I couldn't even think of, like, above space, bigger than that.
Really? And everybody had their own mansion?
Now, do we live together? You probably don't know that, do you?
I actually do.
Oh.
We had, like, our own separate mansions.
Mm-hmm.
Even the kids could live alone.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like everybody had their own mansion?
Yeah, with their own names. And we can, like, there's doors connected together to make, like, one big mansion.
Uh-huh.
And we can visit each other, and there's even, like, a whole pool room.
Really?
Yeah, think of anything. Parties anytime, birthday parties anytime. Think of something fun.
What were there roads up in heaven, like streets?
Yeah, with, like, supercars you could drive.
So
What did the
you
four
said,
heads look like?
wait a minute. So we had angels protecting us
Uh-huh.
at the celebration. Did
Yeah.
the angels look like us?
No, they, like, had different faces. And, like, it was, I can't even explain the angels. They were, like, all different kinds.
Well, were they scary?
Just a little weird looking, that's all.
A little weird looking. Do they look like people like us, though?
A little bit, but some had 4 heads, some had, like, 4 arms with, like, fire swords and everything.
Well, the one with the 4 heads, what were the heads? Do you remember what the heads looked like?
Mm-mm.
Was it 4 people heads?
No, like, I can't really explain the angels. They're kind of, like, all over the place and stuff.
Well, which one was your favorite one that you saw?
They were all my favorite. But my favorite out of all of them in heaven is God and Jesus.
But they're not angels.
I know. I like the one with the 4 arms because he had, like, 4 fire swords.
Okay.
So he had 4 swords?
Yeah, like, once he opened the blade, it caught on fire.
Oh, cool.
So did he have a face, though, with 4 arms?
Yeah. Only, like, 1 head, though.
Okay.
All right. Were there any other ones that looked crazy looking?
Definitely, like, a lot. All of them look crazy.
They all looked crazy?
Yeah, and
How come you weren't scared of them?
Mm-hmm. But they do look weird. Kinda.
How big were they?
About, really big.
Like bigger than the house?
Bigger than Dad.
Bigger than Dad?
Yeah, like a few inches bigger.
Oh, okay. So they're like between 6 and 7 foot?
Yeah, no, I think like 8 feet tall.
Okay.
Okay. 8
That's
foot tall?
bigger. I'm 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
A few feet.
Did you see, so did all the angels have wings?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then some had, what?
We were kind of like angels, but not exactly.
So there was a difference between us and angels.
So we
Yeah.
were like the angels.
but we didn't have like the arms and heads. We just looked ourselves, but glorified.
So how are we similar to angels?
We have wings.
So that's the only similarity, is that we actually had wings?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And we were younger and...
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were glorified?
Yeah.
Did I still look like me?
Yeah.
So this was another angel?
Yeah. That I saw.
So what is that? Like just an eyeball?
Mm-hmm.
And is it like a round?
Like a spirit kind of thing.
A spirit?
Yeah, like an angel spirit that guarded like the staircases
Okay.
to God.
Okay.
Not Jesus, God.
Okay. What is this thing that is going around it?
Like some sort of glory stuff.
And then what is this part right here?
It's part of the angel thing.
Okay. Very interesting, bud.
Wow, Sister Chrissy, his experience is truly amazing. And quite a few of the details are definitely biblical, especially when he was talking about the locusts, because they will be coming here during the 7-year tribulation. And we know that they will torture those that had taken the mark that were not sealed, and will be tortured with the stingers. And we know that they will have hair like women. And we are spoken about what they look like in the book of Revelation. That really caught my eye. Also talking about heaven, what heaven was like, about the animals that will be up there, about the mansions. It's truly incredible. He even drew the picture. And thank you so much for, yourself along with your husband, asking him questions about what he has seen, and then allowing him to draw the picture, because that gives all of us a better idea of what he has seen. And it really ties in with the scriptures, because this is definitely something that we have read in the book of Daniel with the chariots of fire, and that it's also spoken of in Ezekiel. So it's truly powerful. All the eyes that go around the wheels that move. That's truly, truly something that is not quite mentioned a lot, that people have seen in their experiences. And I do want to mention that he definitely confirmed something that I have seen in a dream previously, and that was seeing snow fall in heaven. And he had also seen that on the ground. And I truly believe that the Lord knows how much we have enjoyed many of the things here on earth. Many of us enjoy snow. We enjoy all those particular details. Even the fact that he had mentioned about the trees, that you could pick fruit on them and you could eat them anytime you want. And then not to mention, he had mentioned what sounds like the wedding supper of the Lamb. And that, being able to telepathically communicate, and that when you thought of something that you wanted, it appeared at the wedding supper of the Lamb. So all these details, sister, were truly powerful. My goodness, what a blessing it was for you to have had your son experience this at only age 9, share the details with you. And I want to truly thank you from the bottom of my heart for wanting to share his experience with the channel family. So I truly appreciate that. And our sister Chrissy's channel information will be in the description box down below. So please head over there and subscribe. Please type in the comments box, "We will soon see heaven." Please type in the comments box, "We will soon see heaven," because we are all awaiting the trumpet call of God, so that we could be called home and be with him for an eternity. So I truly want to thank all of you for taking the time to watch this video today. And until next time, God bless you all and have a very blessed week.